Hi Pisces, welcome to Awaken Spirit Wisdom. In this reading we will explore what shadow or deep-rooted energy you are currently working through, transmuting with personally and also collectively, which you may or may not be aware of. So I'll pull out a crystal card to support you through your process, an angel card, to let you know which Archangel is working with you, and then also some cards to see what else you need to know and what the outcome will be if you decide to consciously work through this particular pattern. So I'm going to use the blind spot oracle cards. They have a healing symbol on them. So when I'm reading the information, for some of it's quite long and detailed, the idea is to look at the symbol and then that will unconsciously activate you to bring up that pattern within you in a gentle way into your awareness, so that you can then start to work with transforming that energy, that pattern at the root cause. So although you may not resonate with what the card says initially, I have found that these cards do, over the 3 or 4 days, bring the information to light, and then you'll kind of look back and go, oh, I didn't realize that was what was causing something that I was looking at totally differently. So take what resonates with you. Just bear in mind that what comes up initially may not be something that you're ready for, but over the next few days it will begin to make sense to you personally. So this is a collective reading as well, so it's going to mean something slightly different to each of you. So just take what you feel you resonate with and then hopefully do something with that. So this reading also is not time specific. I trust that if you have been drawn to this reading, a deep part of your soul is ready to move you through this energy and transform it. So yeah, they're not easy cards to digest initially, because there's a lot of information in them. So like I said, take what you need. They are very transformative if you're ready for the information. So just trust that your soul is bringing you to this reading for a deeper purpose. Take it with a pinch of salt, and then just see what transforms for you over the next couple of days or so. Right, so I'm going to get started now. If more than one card falls out, I'm just going to take one, because like I said, there's a lot of information that comes forward. So just to keep it simple, because I think these cards can be quite powerful. So Pisces, what energy are you currently personally and collectively transmuting at this time? I'm going to pull out all the cards and then I'll do the reading from there. So if you want to skip ahead, feel free. Okay, Pisces. Spirit, please bring this information. I'll take that one. What crystal will support Pisces through this process? So again, I'm just going to pull one card for the crystals and one card for the angels, because otherwise it's going to become a bit complicated. So just see what comes forward. And then what angels are working with Pisces to transmute this energy. Now we're going to just have a look at what else you need to know and what the outcome will be as a result of you doing the work. So obviously if you don't do the work, then you know the outcome will be different. This is a general reading, so again it may change for each of you, but it will give you an idea of where you're heading if this energy is transmuted. So Spirit, what else would you like Pisces to know, and what would be the outcome? Pisces, so you've picked number 63, and number 63 is pushing them away. So I will read the card. Like I said, this information is quite, some of them is quite a lot of information. So what you're currently transmuting or working through, or may not be consciously aware of, is the energy of pushing them away. So I'm going to hold the card up for you, and while I'm reading it, just look at the card for as long as you want. Okay, so if you have drawn the sigil in this situation, you are pushing someone or something away that you shouldn't. Are you pushing someone away so that you can avoid the pain of them pushing you away? Are you pushing away their help? Are you pushing away their love? Are you rejecting someone? Are you demonstrating your disapproval towards someone? Are you being dismissive, minimizing, or unloving in some way to them? Are you denying something? Have you disowned something or someone from being a part of yourself? Are you telling yourself that someone can't see, hear, feel, or understand you? Are you maintaining a self-concept of being different from and apart from others? Are you telling yourself a story about something that is causing you to push it away? If you have drawn this card, you may need intimacy, but are terrified of it. Intimacy can be broken down into 3-word phrase: into, me, see. First and foremost, intimacy is to see into one another so as to deeply connect. But intimacy goes beyond just seeing someone. Intimacy is seeing into, feeling into, listening into, perceiving and understanding someone. To have genuine intimacy with someone, we have to be willing to commit to becoming an expert on them. You may be terrified that intimacy is going to lead to something that feels bad. For example, we may be terrified that if we let someone really see the truth of us, they will not tolerate it or accept it. If they know the truth of us, they may use it against us later. If they know our weakness or vulnerabilities, they can capitalize on them to our detriment and conversely for their own best interest. If they know what we really want, they can use that as leverage to control us. If they give us closeness, we may feel obliged to make them happy in return, which is a kind of indebtedness, and consequently feel we have lost freedom as a result. If they find out things about us that they might judge as being bad or wrong, they might increase our feelings of shame or even abandonment or rejection. If we let them in, they might find a way to engulf us completely so that we do not even have ourselves at all. It may be wise to spend some time imagining being completely close to someone and having no distance between yourself and another person, so that they can see, feel, hear, understand you, and be permanently linked to you, and see what deep imprint of fear arises in us as a result. This card is asking you to look at what you are pushing away in the situation and why. It is asking you to bring that thing closer, include it as part of you, and include it in yourself and your life instead of pushing it away. So, take what you need from that. There's some really good questions to ask yourself in that card, or what I've just read, sorry. So what's the purpose of this card is to bring to your attention the root cause of why you're pushing something away from you, whether that is someone or something that you really want but believe that you can't get it or aren't good enough, out of fear. I'm just getting something else from Spirit. So what Spirit is saying is, don't confuse that with sometimes we do need time and space just to be with ourselves. So you need to be really honest with whether you are craving that time and space because you are hiding yourself from somebody, or you're avoiding out of wanting to push them away, or they wanting to get closer to you but you're not allowing that to happen because of a deeper rooted fear. So the card that can help you is Diamond, and that's really interesting because that will give you some clarity as to what it is that's going on for you. So, I'm just trying to see. Drawing this card signifies a need for you to get ready for change. The light will soon illuminate your way forward. Are you ready to make the necessary changes to embrace the new? The Diamond is an effective healer of all sight problems. Its energy of clarity helps brain functions and release toxins and imbalances in the body. It brings peaceful sleep. Diamond brings courage and clear thinking to new projects and new journeys. It helps to clear away shadows and shine a light on your true path. It increases energy for creative, inventive, and transformational ventures, and brings clear vision of purpose. It is helpful when used with other stones, as it enhances their energies and increases their powers. So the key words: absorbing, abundance, and purification. And then you have Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So Archangel Uriel helps you to is a very powerful angel, and there's a flash of lightning, so you will get some inspiration as to, or clarity as to, what it is that you're unconsciously doing and why you're pushing people away, or why you're pushing whatever it is that you want away from you out of a deep-rooted fear. So do call upon Uriel to help you, because once you clear that energy, once you are able to understand what is driving you unconsciously, you come into this page of fire energy, and it's almost like you renew that innocent part of yourself. And it's interesting because we've got the Fool and the page of fire coming in together. So the Fool is you coming into a whole new innocent part of yourself and allowing for you to be transformed into a new part of yourself. this energy is going to be unfolding for you. For some of you it will happen quicker, and for some of you it will be accumulating up to the next full moon, which is a full moon eclipse on the 5th of July. So just be gentle with yourself. There is a solar eclipse on the 21st of June, so that may bring some illumination as to what this is really about, and in what areas of your life this pattern is played out from childhood up to where you are now. So I do feel if you allow yourself to work with this energy, you are transforming some of that shadow energy into a much lighter part of you. A magical part of you is coming forward that is more trusting and more, what's the word I'm looking for? More able to discern who to be intimate with, who to let your guard down with, because I feel for some of you, it's not that you don't want to let people in, it's that maybe you've been hurt in the past and that has caused you to push people away. So I feel that once this healing takes place for you, you are coming into some magical energy, but also this energy is showing me that there is healing coming in for you if you allow yourself to do this work, and there is transformation of that coming forward, and as a result you are getting your spark back. You're getting that so the fire symbol is passion, it's adventure, it's spark for life, it's going after what you want, it's getting out there and doing your thing and shining. And I feel that with the butterfly in the background, you are transforming through some of that old energy, and you stepping into your magical part of you again that has been hidden from people, because that I feel is what has caused you to shut down, because you've been too giving, too caring, too open, and people have taken advantage of you. So I do feel that once this energy is healed, you will be able to bring this back in to your energy, even if it's for the time being, even if it's just for your own self, to just allow it to be there for yourself, to allow yourself to nurture this quality again and trust it again, because when people take advantage of you, it's not necessarily your fault. You do need to learn obviously something from that. So it may be, some of you have needed to learn who to trust, discern who you are with certain people, when to let your guard down, when not to. And we're all on a journey and we all make mistakes, so just be gentle, forgive yourself, because I do feel that once you let that magical part of you back in for your own self, things are going to start to move forward for you, because we have some more fire energy coming forward and you are taking off. And I do feel that this is connecting you back in with some of that spiritual energy that perhaps some of you have blocked yourself off from as well, because this part of you is connected in with your intuition and your innocent childlike qualities of trusting in everything, everybody. Once that's kind of disconnected from, we kind of lose touch with our connection to source as well, in that capacity. So I do feel that things are going to start moving forward for you, and spirit are supporting you. There are a lot of spirit around you wanting you to step back into this amazing energy, because that's how you are able to manifest what you want quite quickly, quite effortlessly, without having to push, pull and push and pull. So then we have the patient card coming up, and there is her pointing to the heart chakra. So I do feel this is very much a time of healing those deeper emotions. And it's interesting because there is a clock, that way, I don't know if you can see that, a clock in that area. So it may be that you need to go back in time to fully understand the root of where this all started for you. May well be childhood. And don't be afraid to ask the spirit to help you understand why, and what's this all about, and help you to understand that fear is there for a reason and is protecting you, but actually it's no longer really working for you anymore. because there are some magical things that are wanting to come in for you. But unless your heart chakra is open, and unless some of that old energy is gone and you're not pushing everything away, these gifts will start to come in. They've been waiting for you. And for some of you, it could be relationships, it could be money, it could be emotional support, it could be friendships. It could be just about anything. With it being a water card, this is to do with like wish fulfillment, emotional needs. It could be your psychic gifts that's connecting in with that. It could be your intuition that leads you to make the right decisions to attract certain things that are waiting for you to come in from the universe, because we do have a whole brand new beginning here for you. And you can't really step into the full energy, into this brand new beginning, if you've still got that energy blocking you, because the full is all about taking risks and just trusting in the next step, even though they can't see the next step. It's like, just, I'm going for it and I know that Spirit are going to support me. You can't do that if you are not connecting in with this part of yourself, because you're not going to trust that Spirit are there to help you. So what I'm trying to say is there's a whole brand new beginning awaiting, and it's magical, and the energy is amazing. And there's this purity, the sense of innocence, the sense of adventure, excitement, new beginnings. Spirit have got your back. Magical energy, a new way of manifesting. But you can't attract that energy in if this part of you isn't allowed to come back in. And Spirit are absolutely supporting you to do that. So be patient with yourself. Some of you are frustrated because nothing is happening, nothing's coming in, but actually you need to look at this part of you that is pushing whatever that is away. Now this could very much be an unconscious thing that's happening. So you may be looking at this reading going, well, that doesn't make sense to me. I'm not pushing anything away. I keep making requests to the universe, but nothing's coming in, blah, 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 and I just don't understand what's going on. This is what's going on, is there's a deeper thing going on inside you that is pushing it away, and it is a fear-based issue where you're not trusting in an aspect of yourself or the universe to bring that in for you. So I hope that makes sense. Like I said, this is going to unfold differently for each of you. Some of you, it may be more deeply rooted and entangled with other things from childhood. Some of you may not even be aware that you're doing it. And then when you just sit with the energy and you go, oh yeah, I am actually pushing that away, because if I allow that to happen, then I'm scared this is going to happen. So it may just be that you just need to be honest with yourself and go, oh, actually I don't really want that, even though I've been wanting it. I don't really want it, because actually it's going to lead to what I don't really want to happen. So then you need to just go back and reassess what it is you really do want and allow it to come in. For others of you, this is like something that you are doing unconsciously, and it's become a deep-rooted pattern of yours that you need to allow to sit with and let it unfold layer by layer. So be patient with yourself, because some of these things are really layered issues, and they won't just happen overnight. So it may be that for some of you this unfolds, and then it settles, and you uncover a bit and it settles, and then you go deeper and deeper with it. So for some of you this may happen over a couple of days, and for some of you it may be over the next 3 to 4 weeks, or longer, it just depends. Alright, well I wish you all the best of luck. Please do comment and let me know how the energy is unfolding for you, and how things are progressing. Okay, take care. God bless.